How's it going, everybody? I'm Drifty from Driftwood Gaming. This is another look at Asylum, Secret of Caledria. This is by NeoSoulGamer, a super talented individual person. He's a really nice guy, and he's got a lot of great art assets in here, and talented musician and everything. So thank you so much, Neo, for everything you do on the Discord and the YouTube channel and just in the game dev scene. So cool, man. Thanks. Let's take a look at your project. Looking at the credits. Final Boss Blues. Everybody's who's involved is in here. I actually like the look of this credits menu with the little hand. It reminds me of SNES for some reason. The whole format, it looks very Super Nintendo to me, which is very nostalgic. Yeah, let's turn on always dash, and we gotta have the sync monitor FPS, otherwise we're gonna be running super fast. Alright, let's start a new game. Yeah, boy. Kinda sounds like Zelda a little bit. Now, I did play this game before. I've already done a first impressions a long time ago, but I'm sure it's been updated quite a bit since then. And I was gonna wait on this, but since you just posted it in the Discord, I mean, I might as well play it before everybody plays it themselves and then doesn't even care to see the video, right? Because it is a good game, and even though I don't want you to click away, you should download it and play yourself. It's really, based on my first impressions, it's really a really good title, good project. And I see you've changed this a little bit, right? Isn't the trees different in this time? Or maybe it's the same, I don't remember exactly. Battle of Oland, year 134. I'm surprised his men have lasted this long. We've underestimated them. Should I send word for the second unit to attack? No. We only need the enemy to surrender. An attack from the second unit will only turn into a massacre. That's not what we want. Father, if this keeps up, a lot of lives will be lost on both sides. We need to do something. You're right. That's why you and I are going after Cain. I remember this, but I also remember it being a lot louder. Like cling, 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 cling. Did I might have mentioned something about that, and it's a lot quieter, and actually it sounds pretty good. The commander, why? His men are loyal. Not a single one of them have fled since the attack. The only way they'll surrender is if Cain gives the order. That's how we'll end this. Alright, so when do we make our move? Right now. We have to fight our way through. Listen carefully, son. You're a gifted fighter, but this is war. This is unlike any battle you've ever been in. One mistake can cost you your life. I need you to be ready. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Yeah! New task added. Let's look at our... this other way. Let's move this. Coffee. Tutorial, task log. Your task log was updated. Yeah. You can see my first impressions if you want to see all this stuff. This is basically tutorial stuff. Awesome looking menu. Here's our quest log. Karyn is in the Battle of Oland, and we have to defeat Cain. We have to defeat the soldiers on the east and the west side first. Okay, arts. We're able to do a strike through. Proficiency 0 out of 100, so that means the more you use it, the better you get at it, I think. Something like that. Or maybe you put points into it to upgrade it. Somehow it gets upgraded. Ignite. Optimize. So a simple weapon armor and 3 accessories, that looks good. I like how you've compartmentalized everything, you know. It has a good, sleek look to it. Good job on setting up the scenes. You know, the custom work on the scenes. Good job. Alright, party. We don't really need to do anything here because we're full. Alright, so that's the menu and all the options and everything. Let's get into the battle system. Be careful, Lord Zedric. I've heard stories of Cain's triumphs in battle. He's a formidable enemy. we have to come up here. What's that over there? It's a sparkly, shiny thingy. Finding objects. When you're in close proximity of an object, its location will be revealed and a discovery sound will play. Pick up the object you just discovered with the OK button. Cool. Go do it. Got a small potion. Alright, let's go here. Yeah. Or maybe it's this guy. We should take out the rest of the soldiers first. Hit this guy. Or this guy. Attack you from behind. Sneak attack. Adrenaline, this is different. I don't remember it being like this. Tutorial battle tips. You currently have battle tips turned on. Battle tips allow for information to be quickly displayed every turn during battle. These tips can help you gain a better understanding of the battle system mechanics. It is recommended that you leave the battle tips on until you familiarize yourself with the basics of the battle system. These can be toggled on and off by accessing your options from the main menu. Okay, well we'll just leave it on. Turn orders right there. So we should be able to just wait and not get attacked, right? Like if, yeah, okay, cool. This is kind of a turn-based. Focus, arts, ignite. Let's try a strike through. Action sequencing, some camera work in there. Cool. Arts, alert, target, it's one ally. Buffs defense. No, let's just, what does focus do? It probably restores. Yeah, it does. EP. Okay. Do a basic attack on him. Got him. That was too fast for me to read. Got a small potion for that. No. Good, some small potions. We'll need these for the battles with Cain. In battle, items and art can be used to restore health points and energy points. They can also remove various status elements. Failure to keep the party's HP above 0 will result in game over, so be sure to monitor your HP status. Any secrets? Secrets. It would probably turn into a little sparkle if I got near him, so probably not. Okay, combo. 1 EP is regained every turn. The focus command gains an additional 2. Let's do ignite. I want to see what it looks like. Weakness. I like the raining particle effects. Looks really nice. Holy Stone. Task objective updated. Looks like he had a Holy Stone. That's a useful God Stone to have in battle. Don't forget to equip it. God Stones give your party members the ability to cast spells. To acquire a spell from a God Stone, you must earn mana points by defeating enemies. Once a spell is learned, the God Stone is no longer needed. Use the left and right keys while you're in the equip menu to view detailed information on MP on how much your party members have accumulated for their equipped Godstones. Soldiers, we're the last line of defense. If we lose, we die. Fight for your freedom. Sorry, I got lost in thought. Use combos to deal devastating cooperative attacks against your enemies. Combos require AP. Alright, let's do combo. You're outnumbered, Cain. Surrender now and you can save the rest of your men. You know I can't do that. I won't ask again. Surrender now! Taking this fort doesn't end this battle. Our military force may be stationed here, but the citizens of Uland will keep fighting. You would seriously let women and children sacrifice their lives for your cause? You really have no idea how serious we are, do you? Emperor Raphael wants you to believe that we are some kind of rebel army who wants to overthrow the Empire. That's not our goal. Then how do you explain gaining control of this region? I was chosen to lead these people. They've sworn their allegiance to me because they've embraced my specific vision for a better world. I didn't seize Uland. It was taken by its own people. So you've all conspired to segregate yourself from the Empire. How did you even gain such a following? Are you so blind by your sense of duty that you can't see the dissension among your own people? Emperor Raphael has never had our best interest at heart, and he's made the painfully obvious with his political agenda. He's monopolized our natural resources while trying to control what was given to us by right. He's a tyrant, and we won't stand for it any longer. So you want independence? Surely you understand that you'd be sacrificing resources and protection. You barely have a foundation to build anything on. Is that all really worth it? Look around you. Do you really have to ask? Oswin, give the order to retreat. But, now! You'll be spared today, Cain. But the people who have chosen to follow you are still the people of Caledria. I don't know what to make of whatever it is you've done here, but I can't call it a rebellion. Not yet. However, if you and your men take arms against the Empire in the future, I'll have every single one of your heads. Mark my words. There's nothing for us to gain by waging war against you. We won't fight unless we're threatened. Cedric. Thank you. I understand your cause, Cain. I really do. But this won't last. Not while Raphael is in power. Then you know. The Emperor Raphael isn't fit to rule Caledria. The plot thickens. Year 144, this is 10 years later. This is all very, I remember all of this. This is very familiar to me. Good morning, Nansen. Good morning, Emperor Junin. I have my report prepared. Proceed. How did things go in Uland? Fantastic. Commander Cain has agreed to sign the peace treaty. It's all taken care of. You had Cain sign a peace treaty? This completely goes against the Council's recommendation. Well, the Council's recommendation wasn't enough to sway my decision. Do you have any idea how much of a compromising position that puts us in? They've lived under the threat of us occupying their territory. Signing a peace treaty means we lose that leverage. Leverage. I'm not fond of devious political strategies. That was Raphael's specialty, and look where that got us. He nearly brought Caledria to ruin. You dare mention your brother's name in vain? Such disrespect isn't fitting of an emperor. Raphael was a disgrace. He spit on the Novaire family name with his antics. I refuse to let power cloud my judgment as it did his. That mindset has plagued Caledrian leaders for the better part of a century. That what's done is done. If you have a problem with the peace treaty, perhaps I can appoint another member of the council to have you replaced. I'm sure I can find someone far more supportive of my peaceful endeavors. Now, anything else, Nansen? No, that's about it. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. Bayard, step forward, please. Good morning, Bayard. Good morning, Emperor Junin. There's been a steady increase in reports of robberies in the last few months. I've come to suspect that these robberies aren't random. This looks like the work of an organized crime syndicate. That's something that must... Then something must be done immediately. I assume you have a plan? The attacks on the couriers have been particularly alarming. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before a gold transport is ambushed and robbed. I believe that's what these thieves are waiting for. That's quite serious. I'm actually having a gold transport prepared today. Perhaps I'll have it delayed until these thieves are caught. I would advise against that. This is actually a perfect opportunity to try to catch them. With your permission, I'd like to personally see to the security of this transport. I see. How many guards will you be needing? I'd like to keep the security to a minimum. For this mission, I only need one capable fighter. Build auto run. I guess this is where I volunteer myself, right? I was hoping you would offer. Well, it makes sense. I respect the strategy. The less security you have, the more likely the thieves are to make an ambush. It's settled then. I'll send word to have a bag of gold prepared to transport. Did you need anything else? No, that is all. Thank you. Good luck to the both of you. Carry on, carry on. Carry on. Being in a room with those two is incredibly awkward. Who, Jin and Philip? I take it... Oh, excuse me. I take it they argue often? Not that often, but still. It's the tension between them. You can feel it every time. They have completely different perspectives when it comes to political affairs. Philip being against the peace treaty is a perfect example. Well, Philip is obviously driven by gold, so I can see why. When there's war, more funding has to go to the army. More funding means more taxes. More taxes means less traceable gold, which means more gold in Philip's pocket. Exactly. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I guess Philip's corrupt methods aren't a secret. Well, after all these years in service of the Empire, he doesn't really try to hide it anymore. Isn't he and Junin related? They're cousins, yeah, scary thought. I'd say. Anyway, I'm going to get ready. Meet me at the West Wind gates whenever you're ready to go. New task added. Are we allowed to move? You're now free to explore. Primary task can be delayed in favor of blah blah blah. Talk to people. Incredible. You can save at the angel statue. Let's go see. Is this the angel statue? Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's fine. I like all the menus. Like, just the interface. You know, the GUI. Well, there's not really a GUI, but you know, like all of the scenes and the style that you've chosen. I really, really like it. So much more than like a default theme. So much better than... This is my favorite style, actually. This is the best style I've seen. Because it's clean and it reminds me of Super Nintendo. So this is my favorite menu in MV that I've seen. Like, just the style, not like this particular... You guys know what I'm talking about. Working with some new recruits today? That I am. Why, are you thinking about taking over? Only if you take over my duties. And spend all that time behind a desk? No thank you, you're the one with a flair for diplomacy. I'll stick to combat. Wait, what are you trying to say? That you can beat me? All I'm saying is that you spend too much time looking at papers. You're rusty. You know what? I wouldn't doubt it. We'll be sure to come and see me if you need to train. I can't be the only general picking on these guys. I will. For now, I have to get going. Fair enough. Yo, nice hat, dude. Between the Caledrian army and Olin city-state, the church's diocese. Is that a word? Or is that just... I need better vocabulary. We have 3 ruling powers. Peace treaty or no peace treaty. I still feel uneasy about all of this. You always need better vocabulary. I don't think you could ever have good enough vocabulary. And if your vocabulary is so good that you know it, you think you know a lot, learn another language. You never know. Enough. Small life potion. I take a lot of pride as a keeper of the cemetery. It's an honor to protect the resting place of those who protected us. Alright, well, he likes his job. I don't think I could deal with being cemetery guard. How did I get out here? Oh, okay, there it is. Did we go over here yet? I remember when a lot of these soldiers gave us such a hard time here. So disrespectful. Thank goodness Emperor Junin put a stop to that. They're very nice now. So Emperor Junin seems like the guy we want in power, right? Looking for secrets. Secrets. Not much going on down here lately. It makes the job easier, but man, is it ever quiet. Alright, so I sort of remember this. All of the townsfolk are, they all have good dialogue, but they have a system where, like, you trade with everybody. Hi, looking for some godstones? We don't have any money, or we don't have enough money yet. But I definitely want to come back here for some of that. Some of that stuff right there. Find the Purists. I find the Purists fascinating. It's a guild whose members don't believe in the use of godstones. They usually reside in rural areas. I used to work as Raphael's personal guard. Surprisingly, only one person was bold enough to try and assassinate him. I'll leave out the details of how he was punished, but let's just say there weren't any attempts after that. It amazes me that we don't have the best blacksmith working in Westwind. Apparently, Philip won't put money into hiring experienced blacksmiths, so it looks like we'll have to settle for this guy. Hey there, I have a few standard weapons you might want. Have a look. Oh, another thing about this game I noticed last time I played it is certain weapons and items have skills that you can learn if you equip them. And if you take them off, you can't use them. But the thing is, if you have the weapon or armor equipped that gives you the skill, and you use the skill enough times, just like in Final Fantasy VI for SNES, you know, you use it enough that you permanently learn it. So you take off the weapon or the armor that you use to like temporarily know it, after you permanently know it, and you can swap to a new skill or ability, and then just keep learning abilities by equipping your gear. It's a really cool system. The Esper system in Final Fantasy VI. Let's I don't think we're getting any upgrade for that though. It doesn't seem to be like we're getting an upgrade. No, leather armor. No, we're not. Okay. I don't think. I wonder if having two of the same makes any difference. Probably not. Does like having two of them make them stronger? Nah, probably not. Or does it make you learn something twice as fast if you have two equipped? I don't know. My brother just came back from the excursion with the church. I'm not too fond of their beliefs, but going across Caledria and doing good deeds is definitely something I would be interested in doing. That excursion was actually a little tough. The monster gave us a hard time. Thank the heavens we made it back in one piece. I couldn't join the church. They don't partake in certain activities. I tell you though, they're well trained. Not really a surprise considering they don't have any distractions. I came in here because it's the one place outside of the castle that I won't get nagged by those damn disciples of the church. If my husband ever tried to sail the Forsaken Lands, I'd kill him before he leaves. From what I've heard, several crews have tried to sail to the Forsaken Lands, but only one man from the crew ever made it back. I always thought about sailing to the Forsaken Lands, but I'm not stupid enough to do it. It's too risky. Church, Olin, I say get rid of them both. We should only be governed by the ruling power. It makes things so much easier that way. No. You need multiple forms of power for checks and balances. She seems pretty focused on her music. I better not disturb her. I've asked my husband several times to join the church. His great-grandfather was integral in the creation of the holy doctrines. He says he would, but they're a little too strict with their faith. My great-grandfather was one of the few who were alive to witness the creation of Caledria. He helped write the holy doctrines of the church. The church has the book that tells the story of Caledria's creation. If you haven't read it yet, I strongly suggest you do. So, wait, he's not in the church, though? but he's really, really, like, that's an interesting character. I wonder who's leading those thieves. Whoever it is, they're a smart bunch. I thought it was a smart move to resign from the Caledrian Guard. Juno seemed like a peaceful ruler, so naturally, I thought there wouldn't be much money working for the army. Boy, was I wrong. Junon gave everyone raises. Everyone keeps speaking highly of Junon. Mom and Dad got us this new dog. We try to play with him, but he doesn't like any of the toys we gave him. See, the thing about this game, compared to a lot of other games, is I actually like the story, and I want to know what the NPCs have to say on this, as compared to a lot of games where I'm like, do I have to read, you know what I mean? Do I have to see all these NPCs? So it's a totally different mindset when you get over that little, I have to do it or I want to do it. And I think you can subtly coax your audience into wanting to do that, wanting to read your NPCs and interact with the game by all of the little things you do, by like the art style you choose. But I think you're also playing to a particular bias of mine. Like you kind of like narrowed into like a specific type of game I like, and you hit it. You know what I mean? So there's that bias in there. So what's the plan? We're heading north to the Thrall Woods. This bag of gold has the official Caledrian seal, so we'll stand out. If we don't get ambushed by the thieves, then we'll take the opportunity to set one of them up. Sounds good to me. Let's go. Hang on, I have something you could use. Anti-strength gem. What's this? Looks like a small godstone. You've never used these? They're called gems. You can attach them to your equipment. This should help give us an edge in battle. Alright. Let's put it on, man. Put it on. Gems are objects that can be attached to weapons and armor for additional effects. The effects of the gem will change based on the type of equipment it is attached to. Weapon attachments will grant offensive bonuses, whereas armor attachments will grant defensive bonuses. To attach a gem, select your equipment through the item menu. A sub-menu will open up, allowing you to choose which slot you like to attach your... I know how to do all this. Let's do it. A 10% chance to inflict attack down, and a 34% resistance to attack down. That's cool. Oh, if you put it in your armor, it does two different things. Okay. So if you put it in your weapon, you have a chance to putting attack down. If you put it in your armor, you resist it. Okay, so let's go to armors and go to Oswind and put in the anti-strength gem. Stones. Let's take this. Variables. Let's actually take one of these holy stones off and put it on Bayard. That's why we have two of them. Where's the save thingamabobber? I feel progression, so let's save it. So now there's this thing we can do around town where we can talk to the NPCs and trade items. I don't know if that's been switched out or changed up. But you get one item and you trade for a different item. You just trade that like 5 times and then you end up actually getting a really useful item by the end of it. The headquarters of the Adventurers Guild is in this building. The last few years have been busy for us since we've received funding from the Empire. Hello, welcome to the Adventurers Guild headquarters. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Hi there. If you're interested in joining the Adventurers Guild, you can have a seat and wait to fill out the application form. Blah. My wife and I are trying to join the Adventure Guild, but we just heard about the peace treaty, man, and blah blah blah, something about work. I tried to go down to the woods to poach some monsters, and I ended up getting ambushed by thieves. I'm going back, but now without finding some help. On a journey to document information all about the guilds. It'll take some time, but after I'm done, I'll be the only one who can speak at every guild. We're not going to talk to everybody, but we're going to talk to a lot of people. I also need to make sure I get the switches triggered. That's why I'm talking. Sorry, Lady Eleanor's busy at the moment. Eleanor. She won't be accepting visitors at this time. Yeah. We usually cycle between different methods of training for adventurers. Sometimes we'll educate people on monsters and their weaknesses. Other times, we'll have lessons of history of the guild. We keep people occupied, that's for sure. Part of the maintenance team, we go to the observed monoblocks to ensure they're functioning properly. If we don't, run the risk of the citizens something to their final destination. Right, so we need to, I know we leave town by going to the right, but there's also a shop in here somewhere, right? Soldiers can really drink, not that I'm complaining, it just aren't these people supposed to be protecting us? It might be a little tough with that many bottles of ale in you. Where's that one shop? Oh, it's right here. Now that we have Bayard, I want to see what he's using. Beer, probably. So we really don't have much of an upgrade there. Wasn't there another shop? No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to leave the town then. How do we leave the town? I remember going to the right last time. Yeah, I think I went down and then I went to the right to exit town. Maybe we just go straight down now? Yeah. Okay, so this has changed. I don't remember this being like this. You are now on the world map. Beware of random encounters with enemies as you travel. To enter a location, stand over the marker and press the OK button. You can now access the party chats for your menu. It's only accessible on the world map. Building relationships with your party members can yield various rewards such as new arts, items, and tasks. Since we just got mentioned of that, we should take a look at it. Criminal justice something. So, how exactly did the Criminal Justice Brigade start? It was established about a year ago, right? We're almost 2 years in now. I started it because I was sick of being at the Empire's beck and call. No offense. None taken. It can be annoying, to say the least. Well, your situation is a lot different than anyone else's. You're well respected, your input is valued, and the dirty work is generally passed on to someone else before it's even mentioned to you. I agree with everything you just said, except for the dirty work. You put me on the spot back there in Westwind. I couldn't really say no to the job. Hold on, you're still saying this is dirty work? Only because I'm working with you, haha. It's about time you get your hands dirty anyway. Sitting behind a desk can't be that fulfilling. So you still report to Emperor Junin. How exactly is this any different than being an officer in the army, or in the Empire? Because we're not technically employed by Emperor Junin. Then that makes you, what, a guild then? Right. The meetings are just a courtesy. We don't have to do them. I just feel that Emperor Junin deserves to know how crime is being stopped in Caledria. There are times when I need his help to speed things up too. So, do you have to abide by military protocols when it comes to apprehensions? No. Which is the kind of flexibility we need to become more efficient at our jobs. Efficient, huh? In other words, you can take more drastic measures without someone looking over your shoulder. Exactly. We got Onslaught. We got a skill for that. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's a combo between those two, yeah! Because they had that conversation, so they got a little closer, and they figured out, like, hey, you know, we're both good. We can do something cool together. Targets one enemy for high damage. Combo attack for Oswin and Bayard. So let's check that out. Interested in that. We can get attacked on the world map. I like the battle background. This is cool. Like a little arena. Is status command will see a detailed description of your status elements. You can also see your parameters have been altered by status effects. So if we go to status, we can just look and see what do we have, right? Be sure to use your arts to see which spells are most effective against different enemies. I want to do my combo right now. I want to do Onslaught, just to see what it looks like. Yeah! It's like Twin Slice. It's from Frog and Chrono. Do Rupture. Also need to see... Oh, my camera, sorry. I need to see if my proficiencies are going up on my moves. We'll just attack. Brawl Woods. I think that's where I have to go. You have entered a hostile area. Enemies will be visible. Enemies are visible and can be avoided, but drawing contact with them will force a battle. If you escape from the battle, enemy movement will be stopped briefly. Beware of the direction you're facing when you engage an enemy. You have a chance to surprise the enemy in battle when you approach them from behind. Enemies can surprise you from behind as well. So the battle system, the combat has been changed a bit, or not the combat, the maps have been changed, the level design has been changed a bit. I remember it being a lot harder to avoid fighting. I kind of want to get into one battle, though. I feel like I need to do one battle here. So let's do one battle here. Oh, so AP stands for adrenaline points. I get it now. And it's like your group has adrenaline points, right? And it's not just yeah, because it's pretty cool. Ah, our proficiency is going up because it was 0. So using your moves will up your proficiency. Which is probably a factor in his damage or accuracy or something, you know. Get him out of here. Cool. If I don't move, will they attack me? No. That's pretty cool. Little safety device there. I go right, and then I go left, then I go up. No, they're gonna get me for sure. Get him! Got him. I don't want to get too damaged. Alright, looks like this area is clear, and we should use these trees as cover. How long are we gonna wait? It could be hours before we see anything. Don't worry, you won't be waiting too long. Don't worry. You won't be waiting too long. Why am I not surprised? Damn. Looks like you guys are hauling a fancy bag of gold. You sure are. Isn't it pretty? You picked a bad time to make wise cracks. I'll let that one slide and give you one chance to drop the gold and leave. Otherwise, we're taking it. I'm sorry, we're taking it? Who are you? Now, I won't ask again. Leave the gold. What do you think, Oswin? Should we give it up? Listen, these scare tactics aren't going to work. If you're going to do something, get on with it. Wait, did you say Oswin? I knew he looked familiar. Of all the people in Caledria, you chose to ambush a military general? Calm down. They're outnumbered. And if this is a military general, then we can probably get a decent ransom for him too. Looks like we're both in for one heck of a prize if we take you out. Get him. I remember this fight being hard for some reason. I could be wrong though. Alright, let's we're gonna start with alert. Because I don't want to get beat up fast. Get all beat up. I'll just rupture. Oh, what is it? Take an Argent? Or no? Took the attack down or something. We're gonna defense up. Still alive. Maybe not yet. Let's attack first. Should die. There he is. No, let's yeah, focus. Once you've reached a certain level of proficiency, you get a new skill. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm about to die. Item. Potion. Drink it. Yummy. He gets hard. Damn. Critical. So I'm playing very defensive. Because he hits so hard, if he gets a critical, I don't want to get one shot. And I am getting an extra turn through this strategy. So, I think, anyway. I don't know. Eventually, I'll run out of items, and that's where the strategy falls apart. So, I think we'll be able to wear him down before I run out of items. I'll just switch it up from defense to healing if I run out of items. You know what? Max your focus this round. And you don't die this round. There you go. Sweet. Got him. Nice. Bum. Task complete. What are you doing? Checking their possessions for clues. Can't we just tie them up? You didn't bring anything, did you? How the heck are you going to interrogate these thieves without any kind of bindings? It'll be fine. They're in no condition to fight again anyway. Now help me search them. Ugh. Was that him? Hey, damn. Oswin, go after him. I'm on it. Is this where we have a moral call? Like a moral dilemma or something? Man, somebody did a number on this guy. Those are some serious wounds. Was it the thieves? I shouldn't let him get away. Damn. I can't just leave him here. Help. I can still save him, but I have to get him to West Wind right now. To the West Wing! This isn't the thief who ran away. Who's this? I don't know, but he won't last long with these wounds. I'm taking him back to West Wind. So the thief got away. I'm sorry, but I couldn't just leave this guy here to die. It's fine. Get him to West Wind. I'll finish up with the other thieves and meet you there afterwards. Okay. How's he doing? He fell unconscious when I got him here. The doctor said that he suffered some serious damage to the head. There's a good chance of memory loss. It's a miracle he's even alive. I'll be praying for his recovery. How did things turn out with the thieves? Not bad, all things considered. I've arrested one of them. He's being processed now, which won't take long. I'll be interrogating him afterwards. I'm sorry for letting that other thief escape. I couldn't live with myself if I continued the chase and let this man die. Don't worry about it. It was the right call anyway. I just wanted to check in and make sure everything was alright. I'll see you around. Thanks. I appreciate it. Okay, so Bayard's out. We done with Bayard. Which is a shame because we got a really cool move. It was like a bunch of damage. Oswin, a moment please. Sure. I've looked into bounties for missing persons. Nothing matches this man's description. Without a name, we can't even identify him. We should exercise extreme caution until we at least figure out who he is. So what do you suggest? I'm having him moved to a prison cell. That's understandable. All I ask is you make sure he isn't treated like an actual prisoner. He'll be well cared for. You have my word. The doctor says it shouldn't be long before he wakes up. Why not take the load off and come back later? Sounds like a good idea, thank you. Is that our cue to like rest at the end and get a cutscene and come back? Oh, I got hiccups. Trista Pass. We never went here yet. Let's take a look at this. Enter. Trista Pass. The music's been really good too. It's been on point. Sound effects have been good. The map design's been good. Tile set's really, really good. The art style is great. Like I said, it reminds me of Super Nintendo. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a guild bow, would you? I didn't pass the marksman test at the Adventurers Guild, so I couldn't get one. No, sorry. What do you need it for? I needed to trigger that mana block up there. The ladder is out, and I need a guild bow to activate it. There's no other way to get up there? Well, you could try scaling the cliff. But that's easier said than done. I'm gonna hang out here for a while longer. Maybe someone will come past with a bow. Thanks anyway. Yeah. So we can't do anything here until we come back with a guild bow. I like that. I mean, of course, it's just a railroading technique, but I like that it's like, the road is closed. It's not, I like that it's not, the road is closed. The king has blocked the path, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we need a bow. We can't get the dang ladder down. Like, that sounds like more of a good excuse for a temporary stopping the player, right? We can't do a combo, even though we've got full adrenaline. Let's double thrust them. Chomp, chomp. When we get hit, we lose adrenaline. I noticed that too. Bum, 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 bum. Let's do an attack. Actually, I could just do a focus and get my EP up. Then we can double thrust. Bang, bang. Or I could just miss. Let's try again. This time, bang, bang. Got him, coach. Almost level up. One more fight and we're gonna level. Well, it only took one step, so we're gonna level. Double thrust on these slams. Oh, that was cool. I like that animation. The subtle thing. All of those little things really do make a difference. You may think, do I really need to spend 45 minutes making this little thing that is going to be in my game for less than a second? You don't have to. But I see that you did on several occasions, and I appreciate that. Blech. I'm not saying that particular animation took you 45 minutes, but I've spent 45 minutes on some animations before. Level up! Gelatin. What items do we have? Let's look at some of them. We got a few potions. No, we got a single and potion. A single small life potion. And some maybe sellable items or crafting items. They don't appear to have a description. It's cool that we can discard if we want to get rid of them. Cool. Let's go ahead and make our way back into the Thrall Woods. I'm not sure if we're supposed to be back here. To be honest, I can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I like the changes that have been made in this game. We'll just have to run around for a little bit and find the next thing. It might be a switch in town that we need to do. Here's where the event happened. So we never really saw this map, or got to do. Is it? I feel like that's gotta be a secret, right? That little, get away, bat. That cross up there, but I can't seem to get up there. Maybe it's just decoration. Stairs not available. Okay, so that's it for this spot. Still very nice maps. Good job on designing the enemy movement and their reach, their range. It feels good, you know. It feels good. Like it feels right. The like walking around on the map. Doesn't feel like you have to run super fast from the enemies or freak out, or the opposite, get into every single battle even if you try not to. I feel like if I want to avoid the battles, I will 90% of the time, 95% of the time, and if I want to get into the battle, I will 100% of the time, right? So you're giving the player the option to kind of play however they want. And really that's probably the best idea, because you cannot design a perfect game for everybody, because everybody's perception of what perfect is different. Your only hope is to attempt to design a fun game for as wide of an audience as you can. Go into that knowing that you're not going to make everybody happy. Some people will crap all over your hard work, and you just gotta have thick skin about it, and you know, go on to the next thing. Who cares, right? You know, just try to find what they. Oh man, I keep doing that. I need to move right and then move down. Boom, boom. Try to look for the positives in all the criticism that you get on your games. I'm not just talking to you, Neo. I'm talking to everybody, all of you guys. Because once you get past that, your own ego, once you put your own ego out of the way and it doesn't matter anymore, it'll still try to come back and tell you that it does matter, and you are whatever. You know, your ego is there and it'll never go away, for most people anyway. But you just got to be aware of it and be like, okay, I know that I think this is super amazing, but I also made it, so I know that I am biased, that I am going to rate it higher than what it actually is, not because I'm going to like bump the numbers, but because in my mind it actually is higher than it actually is. You know, perception is a funny thing. 10 people could watch something happen in a public area, and then the reporter can come in and say, what happened? And she can get 10 different stories. And the same thing could have happened, 10 different stories from 10 different witnesses. Alright, is this the off-limit area? I keep forgetting if I'm backtracking or not. Either way, we are getting some experience and the grind every now and then. It is I am just, yeah, okay. And this is where I came back from, right? Okay, so I've explored everything twice, pretty much. What is this guy? I want to fight this guy. What does he do? Tackle? Jump, jump. How do we miss when we hit twice? Yeah. What? I bet the combat would be more fun with like a full party. Ah, it was so close. Yeah. I'm gonna try to run. Let's see if we can get away. Or we'll just get ambushed and hit 3 times. Try to run. I'm out of here. I like how that's addressed. So there's probably nothing in the Thrall Woods for me now. Probably something in town. I'll have to keep finding, or keep looking. I'm just gonna run. I want to progress the story now. Getting a bit restless because I took a wrong turn and I did some exploration and I got nothing out of it really besides well, some experience and items, I guess. But I went to the wrong area. That's all I did. I have to figure out... Oh, I have a quest log. Why am I being so noob? Pay your respects. Head to the cemetery. So easy to know what to do when you have a quest log. Okay, let's do that. Wherever that's at. It's in the back of the castle, right? Wait, what? Hold up. I'll take that. What's a tonic do? 5 EP. Okay. Alright. In a boss fight, it might be useful. Like this one? No, it's the other one. No, it's not. Oh wait, is it? We have to go out to the back. Is it this one? It's this one, right? Yes. Cool. Love the sprite work. You're here often, aren't you? Coming here keeps me helps to keep me focused. Focused on finding the man who killed Zedric, you mean? Yeah. It's been 5 years and I'm still having a hard time getting over the shock of his death. I can't imagine how you must feel. I've found ways to cope with the loss of my father. That's not the difficult part. The problem I'm having is accepting that fact that I may never have to come face to face, blah blah blah. The problem I'm having is accepting the fact that I may never come face to face with the assassin. I get no revenge, and father gets no justice. That's the difficult part. Death is never easy to cope with. Some handle it different than others. In your case, I'd say you've handled it pretty well for now. What do you mean? I see rage building up inside of you. You're suppressing it, which I can appreciate. But I'm concerned about how that rage might consume you as time goes on. Can I be honest? Sure. I feel trapped. I feel as though I'm not in a position to bring my father's killer to justice. The less time I spend investigating the assassination, the more difficult the grief gets. I need to know more about what happened that day. I see. So your responsibilities here are holding you back. I'm sorry. No, I'm the one who should apologize. I've been so politically focused that I've neglected my most diligent officer. Your well-being is of utmost importance to me. That means a lot, thank you. How about you take some time off? With the peace treaty signed, our workload should be pretty small going forward. It's fine, there's still work to do. Don't worry about it, the hardest part is done. You've earned some time. Take it, I insist. Really? So, when should I start? Right now. Take a load off at the tavern first, clear your head. After that, do whatever you want. All I ask is that you don't misrepresent us. In other words, stay out of trouble. You don't need to worry about that. Good. Now, before you go, please accept this. This is the Royal Blade of Caledria. While this isn't the original piece, it still represents the Emperor's right hand. I had this replica made so that I can be treated as a weapon instead of a delicate treasure. I'll gladly accept this. It would be an honor to serve you as First Knight of Caledria. Cedric carried the same sword. It's only fitting that it gets passed on to you. Thank you, Emperor Junin. It's my pleasure to give you the opportunity to carry Cedric's legacy. Enjoy this moment, you've earned it. Seems like a nice guy. Seems like a pretty alright fella. You can use the Royal Blade. It's one of the many tools you'll receive. Tools are useful items that are primarily used to help uncover secrets and pass through restricted areas. To select different tools in your inventory, press the Q button, and you can see the different ones selected with A. Access to tools may be restricted to various locations as they're typically only available in hostile areas, so we can't use it everywhere. But we can use it on small objects to cut through them, and we can find hidden stuff. Alright, let me test it. Right, can I move now? New task. Okay, I can move. So wait a minute, if I go here and I go Royal Blade, nothing happens. I like this. The idea to, is this the Unflies plugin? Modification of it, maybe? Will let you pick a piece of gear and use it as a switch or a variable. Switch, I think. If they have it, then it shows the option. If they don't, it doesn't show the option. But what's cool about that is, like, you can, in some games with that thing, you talk to somebody and you get a response. But if you, like, go to them and use a certain item on them, you get a different response. And, was it Moop? I think it was called Moop. A game called Moop that did that. It's a pretty interesting concept. I mean, I'm sure 100 games did that before Moop, but Moop brought it back recently for me. Alright, so we have to go to the tavern and just kick back, right? The inn. And think about, just kind of like chill and psychoanalyze. Hi there, are you hungry? A plate of food will only cost you 5 gold. All HP and EP are restored. Hi there, are you hungry? No. I wanted to, I don't know, trigger the next thing to happen. I'm visiting from Oland. I have to say it's much more lively here. The tavern, not the inn. Where's the tavern? Oh, wait. Got it. That's cool how you have to be near it for it to just signal and show up like that. This is the tavern. Gene? We're going to claim that bounty whether you like it or not. There's no use getting in our way. Fair is fair, Isabel. We let you have the last job. Let me? That's ridiculous. If you weren't such slowpokes, you probably would have taken my last job too. If you want us to back off this next job, then we want an even split of the reward. Not a chance. Well, it's either that or fight us for it. Challenging me is a 2-on-1 battle. Or challenging me to a 2-on-1 battle? Just what I expect from a bunch of cowards. Fine, we'll make it fair for you. You can pick anyone in this bar to fight with. With you. Good luck finding someone who can take us on, though. Ha! As we come strolling in. Well, I think I found just the right partner. Oh no. Oswin, get over here. What now? You're gonna help me take out these two slouches. Isabel, I came here to relax and have a drink. I don't want any part of your petty disputes. Leave me out of this. You're seriously gonna let your big sister fight these two on her own? Some brother you are. Your brother? That's right. Still up for that fight? Are you kidding? Of Of course we are. Not only can we claim the bounty, we'll get some bragging rights too. Alright, so let's start off with Invigorate and beef up our attack power. Kaboom boom. And then we'll do a double thruster. And we'll go all out of offense on this battle instead of the defensive way we did the last boss fight. Pyro Weapon! Burn! That's pretty lame that Pyro Weapon takes a turn to activate, and it only lasts 3 turns, because it takes a turn to use it, so you get it for 2 turns. Might not be super useful, or maybe give it 4 so that they use it once and then it goes off and then you actually have 3 uses with it. I don't know, maybe it's super strong. Actually, we're just gonna bolt them. Or no, yeah. Bolt the one that's got the extra attack power. I'm gonna heal. Yes, thank you. Unfortunately, I put my attack power and then I upped my attack power and then I didn't quite use it. But what are you gonna do? Focus. Okay. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to attack the other guy. Oh no. We got hit with a weakness or something? Oh, they hit us with a weakness to fire, and then they hit us with burn. Dirty fighters. Dirty, dirty fighters. We got 1 life potion. 1 life potion. So Pyro Weapon is super strong. That's why I don't say that. Strike through. Let's strike through this pyro damage guy. Yeah. Instead of boosting attack power, just pumping out raw damage, as much damage as you can, is probably the best route. Maybe I don't need to heal every turn, but... Oh! Whew. I think Bolt would be better, probably. I don't know. About the same. Finally got him. Focus gives the battler a 100% chance to inflict a status element on their next turn. Really? If I basic attack, she'll attack down? Oh, we criticaled. Got her. That works. Kind of a hard fight, but not bad. You're lucky Osmond walked in when he did. Serves you right for not following the rules. Now get lost. Come on, Gene. We lost fair and square. So, what was that all about? I claimed the rights to a bounty, and they tried to go claim it for themselves. Isn't that against some kind of code of conduct for you mercenaries? Not really. It's kind of like an unwritten rule. Disputes technically end up getting settled with a fight. The winner gets the job, basically. Well, that explains how I got dragged into this. Who are you chasing? Some old guy named Angus. I guess he escaped from prison years ago, but nobody's been able to find him. Is he considered dangerous? I'm not sure. He's had a bounty on his head for a while now. It's just that nobody bothered to claim it because he's hard to track down. So why take the job? Someone from the Adventurers Guild told me that Angus was recently seen at the headquarters picking up a guild bow. Picking up a guild bow. Okay, so I know where we're going next. I'm pretty sure he's headed to Trista Pass. Wanna come? No thanks. Such a brat. Just come. You weren't gonna do anything else anyway. Well, actually, I was. You are what? I have to go take care of some paperwork. You're a horrible liar. Come on, let's go. You're gonna get me a guild bow from the Adventurers Guild? You're a lot better with a bow than I am. Wait, what? I didn't say I was going anywhere. Isabel. Such a pain. Okay. So we go with Isabel, and we get the guild bow, and then we go to Trista Pass. Task added. Get a guild bow. Okay. I kind of talked to all these people before. Just gotta figure out which one's different now. There it is. Task objective updated. Hey there. What can I do for you? Hey, I'm looking for a guild bow. How do I go about getting one? We only provide guild bows to those people who have passed the marksman's test. Marksman's test? What do you mean? In order to get a guild bow, you need to first demonstrate to us that you can use it properly. We have a limited supply of bows, so our selection process is a little more thorough than it used to be. That makes sense. How do I go about taking this test? The shooting gallery is currently open, so you can take this test right now. If you'd like, do you want to take it? Yes. Let's shoot some bows and arrows and stuff. What did I just hit enter? Your objective is to shoot the blue targets using your bow. You'll be given 15 seconds to shoot your targets as many times as you can. The red targets won't count towards your total if you shoot them. So time your shots correctly. The red targets won't count. I don't know what that... Oh, okay, I see. Only the back... Oh, I get it now. Ready? Go! What do I press? Wait, what do I do? What did I press? Okay, A. I press A. Well, now that I figured it out... This is baloney, man. This is baloney. I just barely figured out what I had to press. Can I do it again? Can I retry it? Let me retry it. Let me retry. Damn it. Yeah, not bad, but you suck really bad, boy. Try again, boy. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ready to go. Bam! I have to kind of like get used to it. There it is. I think I can do it now. I figured out the timing. Oh my god. One more go. Third time's a charm. Here we go. Yeah. Ready? Go. Nine. All right, that'll work. That's good enough, right? For the bow. Now that was impressive. Not sure where you learned to shoot like that, but you're quite the marksman. I'd like to be honest and say it's luck, but that would probably change your mind about giving me the bow. Haha, well, you could have fooled me. I say you've earned yourself a guild bow. Here you go. Yes. Somebody meme that. Let's go to Trista Pass. I'm hoping somebody comes by with a guild bow. You're in luck. I have one right here. Really? That's great. Now, can we get through this Trista Pass? All you have to do is shoot down the lever to drop the ladder. Here, I'll try. Checka, checka. Nice shot. Seems like I've been waiting forever for someone to come and flip that switch. Thanks. Another mana block. This one has a big pressure switch to remove the obstruction blocking the lever. Alright, if only we had something. We can pick up objects and put them down. Wow, this game gets getting more cool. I like how you even did a little cutscene. All those little details. I'd normally be excited about being able to go further, but I really think I need my own bow. Who knows how many mana blocks are ahead? I appreciate your help, but I'm going back to take that marksman test. Wish me luck. Oh, that's it. All right, yeah. What was that? An hour 20, and I read a lot of extra dialogue. It could have been about an hour. Yeah, that was a good demo. Well, this is it, the end of the demo. I hope you enjoyed it. Between Oswin wanting to avenge his father, the mysterious individual found in the woods, the tension between Emperor Junin and Philip, and Isabel's bounty hunt, I would hope that you'll want to dig more into the story and find out how all these events involve Oswin. There's no doubt that you'd encounter some bugs, typos, and other issues. Not really, not very many. So if you did, please be sure to get in touch with me to let me know. As for what I have planned for the final release, more complex puzzles with additional tools, using additional tools, bosses with advanced enemy AI and patterns, that sounds cool, and some mini games, and obviously much more content. And to contact the dev, his name is NeoSoulGamer. He's at NeoSoulGamer, YouTube NeoSoulGamer, Discord NeoSoulGamer. Got you plugged. There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please give this video a thumbs up, like, favorite, share, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I've got lots of content, RPG Maker Envy tutorials, Game Maker Studio 2 tutorials, first impressions videos. I mainly critique games, but I also just make videos about what I find interesting and what I like to do. So if you like my content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, all my Patreon supporters. You guys are really helping me out, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Great job, Neil. Really, really good. I gotta get a screenshot, huh? For the thumbnail. Get the thumbnail. Print screen, and then you just go to Photoshop or whatever, and you press Control V, or you create a new document, and then you just paste whatever you captured, and then so whatever video you record. Little tip for YouTubers: you can basically take any frame and make that in your thumbnail. Most of you guys know that. Whatever. Bye, bye, guys.